Hey guys and dolls, Happy New Year. I hope it's been a great new year for you. I hope you're doing really well. I haven't been able to put up some videos, but I'm going to put one up right now, which is this one. So I hope everyone is doing well. And what I'm bringing you today, it's Chinese recipe. I actually got it from my boss, so I'm stealing it from him. He made these ribs that were so delicious, sweet and sour. And I thought I would bring you the recipe because they're so yummy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're all doing well out there. And Happy New Year to everyone. Okay, so this is sweet and sour Asian style. So what I did is I have about 3 pounds of pork ribs here. I bought country style ribs and I cut them up in small pieces. See? I washed them. I didn't add any seasoning on them because the soy sauce is so salty that you really don't need seasoning. I mean, if you want to add a little pepper, that's okay. Another thing I have is I cut up 4 cloves of garlic. I cut up about 1/4 of a medium onion. I cut it up small. And I have a cup of sugar here. So what you do is you put equal parts of sugar, soy sauce, and vinegar. The only difference that I'm making is that I'm going to saute the onion and garlic very lightly in just a little bit of sesame oil. Not a lot. I'm not really going to add a lot of oil because, you know, the ribs are going to let out oil. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put, I have 3/4 cups of sugar. I'll put 3/4 cup of soy sauce and 3/4 cup of vinegar. So what I do first, I have my hot pan ready. I'm adding just a little bit of this. Just a little bit because, you know, that way my veggie could get fried up. And remember, you're not going to do like a big saute. It's just a little bit. It's already working there. Great. So I'm just going to saute this for like about a minute. I don't want it to get like a deep saute or to get really translucent because this is actually going to cook, I would say, for about an hour or two. It really depends on the pork and how tender. Now for these ribs, for them to just taste amazing, they should be super tender. They should be like falling off the bone. And then all that flavor that you're adding in here is going to just go in that rib. I mean, when I tasted it, it's just like I got all these Asian flavors in my mouth. Okay, so you see? Alrighty, that's about enough. That was about a minute or two. And now I'm just putting the ribs in. Just gonna add my ribs. Alright. I'm gonna mix that around. Now bear with me because I still do my own filming. So it's been a while I've been able to post videos. I'm still trying to work on that cookbook. It's been, I don't know, I guess writer's block. Trying to write down everything. But I hope to get it out there and maybe find somebody to help me like go through the whole publishing process, which I don't really know, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, people. New year. Alright. So you see, I'm leaving it for about another minute. Get a little color. Now, that's another thing. What am I saying? Little color. It doesn't really matter because the soy sauce is what gives it that dark color when they're done. So, I'm just moving around so I can get that little bit of garlic flavor in there. Okay. So now I'm going to add the sugar. Don't worry, it's going to melt with the soy sauce. I'm going to add the equal parts of the vinegar. 3/4 of the vinegar. I'm going to add the 3/4 of the soy sauce. I'm using light soy sauce. 3/4 because remember, it's all equal parts. I know you're like, ooh, so much sugar, but trust me, the result is so yummy and sweet and a little bit of that sour taste. So good. When I get to that 3/4, make sure it's all even now. Oops. It was the whole bottle. Okay. So now we add that in there. Oh my gosh. Craziness. Okay, now you want to mix that up. Now I'm going to put it on a high. When it starts to kind of like boil, then I'm going to leave it Okay. So right now I just put it on high so that, you know, everything could get super hot and it could start, you know, the simmering process. Now when it starts to look like it's boiling, I'm going to cook it at a medium low. I'm going to actually cover it. And I'm going to just keep checking it every like maybe 20 minutes because I don't want it to stick. Even though this pot is amazing and it doesn't stick, I want to keep checking it, you know. And then basically I will be back in an hour. And you'll see the process after an hour, and then I'll let you know if I think it needs another hour, okay? So, no, actually, I'll come back after it's boiling so you can see me put it on medium. So you see it right there? I moved it around, and you see all that garlic and that onion? That's gonna actually melt. It's gonna melt in that sauce and add more flavor in there, and it's gonna be cray-cray. Hey guys, a quick little tip I wanted to put out there. Someone had asked me, a single man actually, what was important for him to have in his kitchen if he wanted to be, you know, a good cook and if he was single. So these are some of the tools that I think you should have in the kitchen. This is not all of them, but these are some of them that I find are very important. So first of all, you have your wood spoons. You have different sizes. You have some with holes in them. These are good because let's say you have a good pot like an all-clad pan or something. You don't want to, you know, mess it up by scratching it with steel or something like that. So you need to have your wood spoons. There's a few sizes. Then you also have the rubber one here, which is kind of like a spatula, kind of, well, this is good. Like, let's say you're making a cheese sauce and you want to just rub it all out. That's good for that. And of course, you've got to have your tong. We all need a thong. This is the small one. I have a larger one, but I didn't bring it out. I need a thong. That is something that you just need in the kitchen. You need a thong. This is, I think it's called a mallet, which is to tenderize meat. You have this side and you have the side here if you want to cube it up a little bit. This I love to use like when I make my chicken marsala because I like to make the chicken, you know, very thin before I fry it up. So this is perfect for that, all the little things. You need a whisk. I always need a whisk for certain things, so you should always have a whisk, and you should have your mini whisk. Important. Now I also have a grater here. This is great for different stuff. Grating your cheese, even grating an onion if you want it super minced up, like for soups or gravies or something. Grating your cheeses, for the lemons when you just need a little bit of the rind. Then of course here you've got your knife sharpener. We all need that. Here's a baster when I'm basting chicken, or even this is great. You know what I use it for? Like, let's say I'm making a gravy, or even a soup. I skim the fat from the top with this. It makes it really helpful. My pizza cutter, used for many other things, making pasta, all different things, very helpful. Here we have a chicken knife, which is, you know, when you do your rotisserie chicken, this helps to cut it. It also helps for other types of meat. And here's your regular kitchen scissor that I use for other things. Here I have a garlic presser, mincer. So easy. You put your garlic right through there and you squeeze it out. This is a corn chucker. Not everyone needs this, but we have one here. So basically, like, you want to make salsas or you just want to eat the corn off the cob, and it takes it right out. We all need our fork for picking up different stuff. This, of course, here, this is, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name. You know, this is to slice your cucumbers and, you know, peel. This is your peeler. Oh, boy. This is your peeler. But you know what this works for great sometimes, too? For making ribbons out of, like, carrots and zucchini and or even eggplant, things like that. It helps. And, of course, we all need a brusher. We have our silicone one here. We need a brusher to baste or for just greasing pans and stuff. And you need your spatulas. Now here I have a few sizes. I have the metal one and I have the silicone one and I have a small one. You need that. You have your potato masher that is used for many different things besides mashing potatoes. You have your thermostat for when you're roasting meats or any other things or even making candy. You need your thermostat. Your big ladle for a soup. And of course, your different spoons. You know, we have the ones that have the holes, and we have the regular ones, and we have small ones. We all need spoons. All right, so I hope I helped a little bit there. I'm sorry I got stuck a little along the way, but I hope that little information helped you, Rico. So a Rico or any other single man out there that wants to know, or even you, ladies, if you want to know, these are essential tools that you should have in your kitchen, okay? And there's a few of them more. Like the other one I didn't put here, which is in the dishwasher, is my juicer, which is where I just put half of my lemon and I juice it. And oh, I love that for like making salsas. You just put my lemon in there and I squeeze it all out. So also, we're looking at our ribs. So as you can see, look at that. It started boiling. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do, now that it started this boiling process, I'm going to put them at medium-low. There we go. Medium-low. Just move it one more time. Let's see. Move it one more time. And now I'm going to cover them. Hey guys, so it's been an hour. Let's check on this. Oh wow, look at that. See, it's kind of falling off the bone. Let me see just how tender they are. Let's see. Wow, look at that. Breaking apart. So soft. I'm actually going to leave it another 15 minutes just because I want them to get a little darker color. And I'm just going to raise it up a little bit. Let's see. Look at that. Yummy. So you see, it gets that nice brown color. So it took about an hour and 10 minutes, but me, I just want to leave it another 15 minutes just to get it a little darker in there. And I'm going to uncover it, and I'm going to raise it. Okay, so we're done. Now another thing that I did is I added a little bit of broccoli and sliced carrot, just because when I serve it, I want to like make it look pretty and have a little bit of that vegetable on top. You're welcome to do that, or you don't do it, or you can add way more vegetables. It's up to you. Excuse me. So as you can see, this is them. Look at them. Super tender, super delicious, sweet with that touch of sour. You can do this also with chicken or beef, or you know, any other different types of ribs you can do them with. You can keep it big, but you know, short is better because you can serve it up with stuff. Like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna serve this up with some quick fried rice that I'm gonna make. So another thing is, you see the gravy, the syrup, right now it's burning hot, so it looks really watery, but as it cools, this is gonna get thicker, so don't worry about it, okay? So right now I'm gonna serve it up on a dish and you're gonna see exactly how it looks. That was it. So good. Well, here it goes, guys. The final product of our delicious sweet and sour ribs. As you can see, I also added at the last end, but that's me. It's up to you if you want to add different veggies or not, or you want to just do it with veggies. I added a little bit of broccoli and some carrot just so when I serve it, it looks pretty, plus that extra little yumminess. People love that. So I'm going to serve this up with some fried rice, and just wanted to show you. Look how delicious that looks. Oh boy, let's try one. Look at that, falling off the bone. Oh my god. So good. So delicious. Amazing. So guys, wow. So good. I have to say, they're just so good. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching my recipes. Thank you for all the wonderful subscribers, for all those lovely emails I get. I really appreciate it. You guys know I do it with love. And who knows, maybe one time, one day, I'll get up there, right? But anyway, I wanted to share this recipe with you. Delicious, amazing, off the hook, Asian style, sweet and sour pork. Delicious, delicious. Hope you try it. You have a good time, and you saw how quick and easy it was. Thank you so much, and keep watching.